Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will cover Objective Mechanical Part 4. Mechanics subject I will cover. This is useful for all upcoming exams like JEE, AEE, AE, PSU, ISRO, DRDO, RRB. All previously asked question only I will cover. Question 1 asked in ISRO Technical Assistant exam. 1 kg force is equal to 1 kg force is equal to 9.81 Newton. So C is your correct answer. The next question, Tesla is the unit of magnetic flux density. A is your correct answer. Next question, the unit of power in SI units, power is rate of doing work. So work by time, work is force into distance, divided by time, force is Newton, Newton into meter divided by time is second, Newton into meter is joule, joule per second or watt. So from option B is your correct answer. Chhattisgarh state JEE question, unit of work is already told, work is, power is, rate of doing work, work per time, then from here work equal to power into time, power into time, power is kilowatt, then time is in hour, because in option hour is there, that's why you multiply hour, kilowatt hour. From option B is the correct answer. Or 1 kilowatt, this is also important, 1 kilowatt hour equal to, kilowatt is 10 to the power 3 watt into hour is 3600 second. Then watt is joule per second into second. Finally, you will get 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Dimensions of the surface tension. This is very important. SSC JEE 2014 question. Surface tension is surface energy by surface area. Surface energy by surface area or force per unit length. Force per unit length. So force is mass into acceleration. Mass into acceleration divided by length. Mass is kg into acceleration is meter per second square divided by length is meter. In dimension, kg is m to the power 1, L to the power 0, T to the power minus 1. So from option we will check D is your correct answer. This is very important question. Then regarding resultant force, some concept we will discuss, then we will solve some questions. You take two forces with theta angle. Let this force is P, another force is Q with angle theta. Resultant value you have to calculate. This is Q. We will take different color. This angle is theta, so this angle also theta. From here to here, Q cos theta. From here to here, Q sin theta. triangle ABCDE. Triangle AC is right angle triangle. So AC equal to AC square equal to AE square plus CE square. This is R square equal to AE is AD plus DE. AD is P plus Q cos theta square plus Q C square. C is Q sin theta. Q sin theta square. Finally, you will get this formula. R is equal to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta whole root over. And tan alpha, if this angle value is alpha, this one also important, tan alpha equal to Q sin theta divided by P plus Q cos theta. This one also important. Then question, SSC 2017 question. Two forces act an angle of 120 degree. So theta is 120 degree. If the greater force is 50 Newton and their resultant is perpendicular to the smaller force is how much Newton? So theta equal to 120 degree greater force. Let it is P 50. Then we'll draw 120 degree. Theta is 120 degree. So let this is P, Q, theta is 120 degree. Resultant is perpendicular to the smaller force. So perpendicular to Q, we'll draw this is P, Q, theta is 120 degree. We have to calculate smaller force Q. So this angle is 120 degree and this one also 90 degree because R is perpendicular to Q. So this angle is 90 degree. So alpha value we can calculate, angle between R and P. R and P value how much you will get? 120 minus, this is alpha, 120 minus 90, it's equal to 30 degree. So alpha value is 30 degree. We will apply that formula, tan alpha equal to Q sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. So this one theta. Then put the theta value how much? 120 degree. Tan 30 degree equal to Q sin theta. Q value you have to calculate. Q sin theta value is 120 degree divided by P plus, P value already given, 50 plus Q cos 120 degree. 1 by root 3 equal to Q sin 60 by 50 plus Q minus cos 60. If you solve this one, finally you will get Q equal to 25 Newton. B is your correct answer, 25 Newton. The next question, if the resultant of two forces P and Q acting at an angle theta makes an angle alpha with the forces, then tan alpha equal to, we have to calculate same direct formula only, tan alpha equal to Q sin theta divided by P plus Q cos theta. C is your correct answer. ISRO technical assistant question, the resultant of two forces P and Q acting at an angle theta equal to R value already discussed, R equal to root over of p square plus q square 2pq cos theta whole root over. So from option B is your correct answer. Next question, asked in Kerala PSC, what is the resultant of two forces of which one force is 20 Newton acting towards east and other force is 50 Newton acting towards west? Collinear forces acting towards east and other forces towards west. So east is 20 Newton, then towards west it's 50 Newton. So 50 minus 20, because 50 is more, so 50 minus 20, 30 Newton is your resultant force. From option we will check 30 Newton towards west, and direction also towards the greater force. If you cannot solve directly, then you have to use this formula, R equal to p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta. It's collinear, so theta equal to 180 degree, cos 180 degree minus 1. P is 20, 20 square plus 50 square minus value, so it's minus 2 into 20 into 50. Cos theta is minus 1, cos 180 degree. Then root over. If you solve this one, 2900 minus 2000 root over 900 root over, you will get 30. Same answer you will get 30 Newton. C is your correct answer. Uttarakhand JEE question, asked in 2008 and 2013, four forces P, 2P, 3P, 4P acts along the sides of a square taken in order. The resultant force is how much? So four forces are there. P acts along the sides of a square. Take a square, P, then 2P, 3P, 4P. You have to calculate the resultant force. So net vertical force how much? 4P minus 2P, 2P, then horizontal force 3P minus P. Take greater force as positive. You will get 2P. Then resultant how much you will get? R equal to square plus vertical square. How much you will get? 2P square plus 2P square, 4P square plus 4P square, total 8P square root over. So 2 root 2 P. C is your correct answer. Uttarakhand JEE question, two equal and mutually perpendicular forces of magnitude P acting at a point, their resultant force will be how much? So equal and mutually perpendicular forces. So theta value is 90 degree. Both are equal, P and Q. So theta is 90 degree. The resultant magnitude is P. So take the F1 and F2 instead of P and Q. Take F1 and F2. Resultant value we have to calculate, R value. Same formula we have to use. Theta is 90 degree. R is how much? P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. Cos theta is cos 90 degree. 0. Then P, sorry, it's F1 and F2. F1 and F2. Instead of P, you write F1, and instead of Q, you write F2. P square plus P square, then 0 minus, sorry, it's plus 0, 2P square root over. So it's root 2P. Root 2P is root 2P value in option B and A. Root 2P value is available Then angle alpha also you have to calculate. Then tan alpha equal to f2, it's sin theta divided by f1 plus f2 cos theta. Tan alpha value we have to calculate. Alpha is equal to f2 how much? It's p sin theta sin 90 degree into 1 divided by f2 cos 90 is 0, p by p 1. So tan alpha equal to 1. Alpha is equal to how much? Alpha equal to tan inverse. How much you will get? Alpha value, it's 45 degree. If you don't know also, directly you remember, if both are same, then this angle will be 45 degree. If both are having same magnitude and perpendicular, it will form a square and resultant is the diagonal. And alpha is 45 degree. Directly you can get the diagonal value also, p square plus q square root over root 2p. Directly also you can calculate. Next question, two forces of equal magnitude P. So F1 equal to F2, it's equal to P at an angle theta equal to 120 degree to each other. What will be their resultant? So again that same formula, R is equal to P square plus Q also P square, then 2 cos 120, P into cos 120 cos 60 degree minus cos 60 degree. Put the value, how much you will get? We will write 2p square plus minus 2p square into cos 60. How much you will get finally? So from option B is your correct answer. This one also very good question. Force acting on a rope in a tug of war is an example of. So in tug of war, one rope will be there. From both sides, pulling force. It's collinear forces. A is your correct answer. Then next question. Two equal forces acting at a point with an angle 60 degrees. So equal forces, F1 equal to F2. Let it be P or whatever it may be, you can take. Theta equal to 60 degree. The magnitude of each forces, if resultant force R value equal to, it's 36 Newton. R value given, you have to get the force value. So both are equal forces. Let it be P. Resultant formula we have to calculate. R equal to F1 square plus F2 square. Then how much you will get? R equal to 36. You square it, 36 into 36. F1 is how much? Let it be P square plus theta is 60 degree, 2 into P square plus P into P square into cos 60 degree. It's root over, how much you will get? Sorry, already square, so root over is not required. 36 into 36, it's equal to 3p square. Then from here 12 into root 3. Root 3 value is 1.732. 12 into 1.732 or 17 you multiply. How much you will get? 20.4. Approximately C is your correct answer. So from mechanics part, this type of question they will ask. Problem also simple problems based on formula. Without calculator you have to solve. Thank you friends.